Curly Crafters. So today I have a super fun project. I am working on a mask. With everything going on with this coronavirus pandemic situation and masks being required in a lot of states, here in Illinois it is still required. I have been pimping out our masks. So my family has been using these 100% cotton masks. They have a filter pocket or whatever. And so what I've been doing is putting designs on them. And all of these SVG designs, SVG as well as the PNG and the JPG, are available on curlythoughts.com if you have anything here that you're interested in. But I thought that while I was making masks, now that I've got my EasyPress Mini, that I will go ahead and bring you guys a design. So this is my first mask with the Mini. I made both of these with my larger Cricut EasyPress 2 in the 12 by 10, which did cause me some problems. As you can see, this is a much smaller workspace, which was very complicated. One side has a vent on it that you cannot remove, as far as I can tell, without destroying the mask. And so it did cause some challenges because I could not see my canvas area. If you take a look at this mask, it is wrinkled here, so I ended up pressing over a wrinkle because I didn't see that when I pressed my iron down after the SVG was on it. The SVG oh my gosh, guys, after my design was on it, it got a wrinkle, and so I pressed over. So eventually this will tear and I probably will end up having to make a new one, but it still looks really cool, so we're still able to wear it. So like I said, all these designs will be in curlythoughts.com. They are 99 cents each, or you can do a bundle, totally up to you. And then this design, it actually has a full mouth, but because of the vent, we only did half of the mouth. But we'll put both designs up if you would like to purchase it. So I'm going to go right in with this mat. So I've already checked out the settings. So for this particular mask, we are supposed to do, it's 100% cotton, and this is just everyday iron on. This is not Cricut brand, this is the Sizer brand. I like the way it weeds much better than the Cricut brand, so I did not get the Cricut brand. So the first thing we're gonna do is check our settings and preheat our machine. So as you can see, my machine is already preheated. I already checked the settings. The setting is for a medium heat for 25 seconds. It's constant light pressure, and then you flip and press for 15 seconds. Please note that I did not put a filter in here, just to give myself a smoother workspace. And so what I'm going to do, so these have like little nose things in them, and it has a bunch of seams in it. So I'm going to iron it out as smooth as possible. You are supposed to preheat it according to the directions anyways, but I want to get as many wrinkles as I can out of this thing to make it easier to press on. We want to get this baby as flat as possible. And so I've already kind of stretched it out because our design is literally like a perfect fit for this. And then we're going to be careful with our placement because there are a ton of seams on this thing, and as you can see, it puckles where the seams are. So I'm going to try and get these seams flat. I should have made my design a little bit narrower, but I'm trying not to cut off anything on my design because it's so stinking cute. But if I have to, I will, because I don't really want to put anything over any seams, because that is going to mess up the longevity of our mask. So this part is a very exacting part, and this is where it comes in handy to have an EasyPress Mini. So I ran out of heat resistant tape, but I just ordered some more, but it won't be here until tomorrow, and I want to wear this mask tomorrow morning. So I'm going to just start pressing it. So it's 25 seconds constant movement. Well, I'm going to do it in sections. I'm going to press over here first to kind of get it tacked down, and then I'm going to slowly move along my design to get it tacked down. And see, this is the benefit of having a mini, because I was not able to do this with the larger one. I would not have been able to position it perfectly and work in such small sections. And this has the little precision tip on it, which is helping me get in all the little corners. And I'm not gonna lie, one thing I definitely miss is the little timer, because I am a chatty Cathy. I've been talking. I never paid attention to when I started this. I literally am just talking and pressing, and it's probably been more than 25 seconds, but I don't know that I've hit every part of it 25 seconds. You know, I have to get one of those little cute little timers, I think, because I can't trust myself to actually check anything before I start pressing. I just get so beside myself, and I am moving my thing out the frame. I'm trying out a new setup for recording. I do think I've done it though. I think I have pressed all the parts of it. And then it says to press it 15 seconds from the back side. Just do that very carefully, guys. Because it has so many twists and turns in it, you don't want to create any wrinkles where there weren't before. This is just like a really complex project a little bit when your mask is already sewn. Like if you are sewing these yourself, then you can obviously press these before you sew them and before you create like your little gatherings of fabric. But I don't have those skills. That is not my skill. And I'm already seeing that this little corner was not pressed 25 seconds. So I'm going to go in with that precision and kind of press it. And that's the cool thing about this, is that you can totally see what you're doing. That's the cool thing about the mini. That's the one thing I really like, because I'm not gonna lie, it's expensive. It's like I paid 60 bucks on Amazon, and I was really on the fence about putting that kind of money into this tiny little mini when I already have a larger EasyPress. I did feel like I was maybe being excessive. I'm like, are you bored from being at home? Are you really gonna use it that much? But now my husband is trying to convince me. He's a photographer, and so I made him some customized gear. So I made him a custom mask. His website is smoothprints.com if you want to check it out. I'll put it down below in the description box. But and he's trying to convince me to like start making people custom masks with their logo on it, because a lot of people asked him where he got his, and I was like, well, I can't do that if I don't have good like base material to work with. All right, so what's really cool about Sizer is that it is a hot or a cold pill. It's kind of whatever you want to do, and I can already tell that it's stuck because I could see my transfer paper, it had moved a little bit, and like when Sizer, when it's stuck down all the way, it does that sometimes. And this is so cute, right? And so now when I wear this, it's gonna look like this, and that is adorable, guys. So that came out really good, and I definitely think that this is like a much cleaner and neater look than this mask here where there's a wrinkle in it. Until this rips, I'm gonna use it though, but we can't waste masks around here. But this came out really good. It's like fleshed down. Like I don't feel like this has a little bit of a ridgy feel. Like I can tell that this just was not a really great application in all spots. Like here, I can feel where my actual vinyl is like not really adhered as well, and this feels like almost like it is pressed into the fabric, which is awesome. So thank you guys so much for watching my tutorial video on how to make a mask. And like I said, these mask designs will be up. I am gonna have another mask tutorial video. I think it's gonna say cute but psycho. My sister really wants that on a mask in this same color, so I will be bringing that tutorial to you really soon. So hopefully you come back, give this video a thumbs up, as well as subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys really soon. Have a great crafting day.